Wow wow wow, grandi amici del tubo, ben ritrovati qui sul canale di SweetChinMusig ragazzi. Velocissima intro perché stavo registrando una partita tranquilla, anzi faceva cagare un po' come ha fatto l'altro, nel senso che ci ha fatto giocare molto poco. Però va bene così, ma poi è successo quello che state per vedere e quindi ho pensato inutile perdere tempo a farvi vedere partite che tanto ho fatto tipo 3 punti, un rimbalzo e un assist, quindi niente di che. Vi faccio vedere la scena del Living a Dream che è successo dopo la partita, quindi buona visione ragazzi. Ah, parte un video ragazzi, attenzione. Chi è sto tizio? Ah, il proprietario della squadra.
1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around.
Devo aver comprato una macchina nuova. Beh, sì, eccoci qua.
Bad pandemonium, but folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds
Mi ricorda il mio debutto alla borsa di New York.
I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sir, Bob, it was him." That was
Che faccia?
And you know, our lives, like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate.
Sì, dobbiamo avere cura di queste perle. Ah.
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek. Wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an
Ok, mi sta raccontando la storia della sua vita.
Listen to this. My best friend.
Ah, ecco qui che arriva. Il suo migliore amico Izzy.
Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a
E la Madonna.
straight A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend he would fly to
Volava a Las Vegas.
You see, Izzy had a system
No.
in Vegas that had the big casinos on the strip. Oh, it's stymied. He would come back
Vabbè, ma ragazzi, è la storia dei 21, il film.
filled with $200,000.
All'MIT andava a Las Vegas, contava le carte, faceva la barca di soldi e tornava indietro. Dai, è uguale. Che scoppiazzata, ragazzi. 21 vittorie a Grande Baldoria, signori. Film spettacolare che vi consiglio. È morto.
Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I gonna throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about.
Eh sì, stiamo parlando di Vic.
Very well, sir. Vic isn't Izzy.
And why's that, freak?
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I.
Non una bella infanzia, eh?
But we, like you, thankfully grew up in a 2-parent household. But even that wasn't enough for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all when you feel like you have nothing to lose.
Vic is like a brother to me, sir.
But you shouldn't be brother Vic.
Non sei il babysitter di tuo fratello, questa è una grande verità.
Brother goes looking for put your career and your livelihood at risk.
Sì.
Into fights at nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints, and then scream to the media, "Yeah, it's all good. I'm an FO."
ADF, amico di Freak. No, è successo veramente?
Y'all be haters, don't hate my game. I don't think a brother would do that to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. So you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Oh, cazzo. Ho paura che mi stia facendo vedere qualcosa di imbarazzante. Ah.
It was a misunderstanding with the guy in the VIP booth. His honey started flirting with me. Naturally, I started flirting back. Next thing I know, Captain Cornball's off my grill piece beefing. Next thing he know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit on his left eye.
No, cazzo, ubriaco marcio. No, l'hai detto veramente. Oh. Oh, Dio santo.
What's there to understand? Are you freaking blind? You know, I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
Almost 100,000.
Cosa?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost 100,000.
Porca puttana, $100.000 di avvocato.
Shotgun with Vic. You're gonna go broke. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Vic is my friend, and I grew up with him. How many times I gotta tell you, sir?
Freak, this is not a request. I am not asking you to do this. I am telling you to do this. And the first order of business is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic,
addirittura
anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer will be arrested for trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know that can be deadly.
No. Me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the time. We always
Ci racconta la loro infanzia?
after the crowds
Solo a parole.
just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introduction, running on the court, giving dap, high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he would introduce me, announce my name on the loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like little guys dressed in long shorts and a jersey.
Figata.
And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak, the youngest player to ever do so in NBA history, Frequency Vibrations. So me and Vic would sit in those empty bleachers at the Dome and dream like nobody's business. And now I'm living a dream. For real. And in so many ways, Vic was part of that.
Please.
Io ti ascolto, però sì, non è facile, eh.
This guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Sì, perché che problema c'è con la preistoria?
Way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac. Well, do you have any crickets? I'm going to be the hit once again at Herbie Allen's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk.
So that almost sounds...
No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love
Mi vuole bene, grazie caro.
and a role model. But I pay you a lot. And I mean I pay you a lot of money to play for my team. And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. History. And here's some more lingo that I picked up from a former megastar who used to play.
Non ha tutti i torti, ragazzi.
Thought I would until I did, and now he's the sixth man on a struggling team in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking Venice with the canals and the gondolas.
Che problema c'è con Venezia? È molto più bella di molte città degli Stati Uniti. Coglione.
This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache and unwanted.
Pubblicità negativa. Sì, che nell'NBA è fondamentale al giorno d'oggi.
Begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's gonna affect your play.
Sì.
And when it affects your play, it's gonna affect my team. And when it affects my team, it's gonna affect my money. And if it affects my money, Google Translate will become your new freaking friend. I want a championship ring, freak, and I want you to help me get that ring. And banners after banners hanging from the rafters in this arena. So, freak, hear me clearly and hear me good. V,
Cosa?
G, Vic, gotta go!
Che problemi ha questo? Datti una calmata. La mia faccia dice tutto.
Handle your business. And remember, that contract you signed contains a morality clause, a very important clause that revolves around your conduct on and off the court, and how it can negatively impact my team. Now, I don't want you to have to learn Italian or Croatian.
Beh, l'italiano lo so già, guarda, siamo fortunati.
There's nothing wrong with that. But the arenas are nothing.
Sì, questo è vero.
Nor will the money be the same. And on top of all of that, this is the US of A, the greatest freaking country in the world. Ask yourself, is Vic
Vale così tanto?
Think about it. Think long, think wrong.
Attenzione, un altro video.
It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You can see even Cece, you know, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her.
Ma così finisce? Ah, ok. Quindi in realtà non è che si capisca. Non si capisce bene in realtà, ragazzi, se diamo ascolto al proprietario o no. Immagino non ci sia una scelta mia da fare, perché ho già visto che le scelte non si fanno qui, ma si guarda e basta, che vabbè, dai, insomma, meglio che niente. Detto ciò, ragazzi, sarà venuto un video lunghissimo tra partita e tutto. Comunque spero di non avervi annoiato, perché questa è una parte fondamentale della storia, ragazzi. Quindi spero che vi sia piaciuto. Quindi un bel mi piace, un bel commentino, iscrivetevi al canale se l'avete ancora fatto. Ditemi cosa ne pensate di questa scena che è appena venuta, un po' strana, particolare, con il proprietario che ci ha imposto, anche giustamente ti dirò, di lasciar perdere il nostro caro amico Vic. E ci rivediamo in un prossimo video.